Hello, welcome to Margaret TV. If you are new here, please subscribe and turn on the notification so you don't miss our next video. Biography of Ellen Sirleaf Johnson. Ellen, the Nobel Peace Prize winner, is regarded as the Iron Lady of Africa. This is because becoming president in a male-dominated society is not what we come by every day. She is the first democratically elected female president in Africa. Ellen Sirleaf Johnson is from a mixed family background, with her father from Gola and mother having a mixed Kru and German ancestry. Because of her education in America, she is considered American Liberian, but she has said countless times that she does not see herself in that light. Ellen's father wasn't born with the name Johnson, but he adopted the name when he moved to Monrovia because of his love for Liberia's first indigenous president, Hillary R.W. Johnson. Johnson was raised by an American Liberian family, the McCritties. Growing up, he ventured into politics and later became the first Liberian from an indigenous ethnic group to be elected into Liberian National Legislature. Her mother was born into poverty but was adopted by a prominent American Liberian family. Ellen was born in 1938 in the city of Monrovia. In 1948, she started her formal education at the College of West Africa, a preparatory school, and finished in 1955. She fell in love with James Sirleaf and they got married when she was just 17. Together, they had 4 sons, and in 1961, they left for America, where she obtained an associate degree in accounting at Madison Business College. That same year, the couple divorced. Shortly after their divorce, she returned to school to finish her bachelor's degree. In 1970, she got a BA from the Economics Institute of the University of Colorado, Boulder, and studied economics and public policy at Harvard from 1969 to 1971. Upon her return to Liberia, she was appointed Assistant Minister of Finance in William Tolbert's cabinet. During her tenure, she initiated brilliant policies that helped the country's economy. She resigned in 1973 from Tolbert's administration after disagreeing with how the country's money was being spent. Years later, she was appointed Minister of Finance from 1979 to 1980. Her boss was assassinated by Samuel Doe, who seized power in a military coup in 1980. As Doe and his men took over, Sirleaf was made president of the Liberian Bank of Development and Investment, but their relationship did not last as she fled the country for criticizing Doe's government spending. After moving to Washington, she worked for World Bank and in 1981 moved to Kenya to serve as vice president of the African Regional Office of Citibank. In 1992, she was appointed director of the United Nations Development Program. Over the years, Sirleaf held countless positions in the international community. She was one of the 7 persons sent by Organization of African Unity, now African Union, to investigate the 1994 Rwanda genocide. Sirleaf was also the chairperson of the Open Society Initiative for West Africa and was a visiting professor at the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration. Her interest in politics can be traced back to 1985 when she returned to Liberia to run as vice president with Jackson Doe under Liberian Action Party. By August, she was placed under house arrest and afterwards sentenced to 10 years in prison for sedition after found guilty of insulting members of the Samuel Doe government, but she was released following an outcry from the international community. She was stopped from running for vice presidency and then opted for a Senate seat in Mosirari County. By 1989, Liberia's civil war started and Sirleaf raised money to support Taylor's opposition against Doe. She founded National Patriotic Front of Liberia with Taylor and Tom Wewuyu. Because of the part she played in the war, those governments suggested that she be banned from Liberia politics for 30 years. Years later, she was against Taylor's handling of the war. In 1996, ECOWAS intervened in the country's crisis and Sirleaf returned to contest in the country's 1997 general election under the Unity Party, and she came second in an election marred by irregularities. She made known her displeasure about the result that favored Taylor and was accused of treason. She was sent on exile to Abidjan. In 2005, after the end of the Second Liberian Civil War, she contested for the presidency under the same Unity Party. She was second to George Weah, but in the runoff, she emerged winner. Her inauguration had to be delayed because Weah rejected the results, but after investigations, she was inaugurated as the first female president in Liberia and Africa. And in 2010, she ran for second tenure, which sparked criticism from some quarters. But by 16th of January 2012, she was sworn into office for second term. Her net worth is about $1.7 million. What's your take on Sirleaf's contribution to Liberian politics? Let's know in the comment section. Will it be ridiculous to subscribe to our channel? If no, please like this video, share and subscribe to our channel.